This video is brought to you by Ravenscraft Realty of Northeast Missouri. Well, it rained on Sunday. Oh well. Got like a quarter inch most everywhere. And today, Monday, it's kind of a, an anxious, antsy kind of day. We're all kind of, we gotta get in the field. We got to, but it's just too soft out there still. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to get the 4020 hooked up to the Kinsey. Put my black bean plates in it because I think I'm gonna go plant some beans tomorrow, Tuesday, and I got to move the 7020, which it's mostly fixed now, or at least it's fixed for now. I have to add that now because every time I fix something else breaks. But I got the drive shaft replaced, the one that wasn't moving, and I got the headliner redone, and that made a huge difference. And I did the headliner on the 4320 as well. And I'm also going to hook the 7520 to the field cultivator and go scratch around here in the field just to see if my fuel issues are fixed, or my power issues. I think maybe the air filter was coming apart because it would, I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. It's time. Let's get this show on the road. And we're not gonna stop. No, sir. It's time to plant. I worked the place I'm gonna plant this morning. I'll show you guys how it worked out once we get there. So we got a little 2-mile trek. That's not that far though. I guess Dad got through planting corn in Missouri, because here he is, showing up in Illinois. My bean planting didn't go very smoothly. Had a seal blowout on the cylinder, but I got 2 rebuild kits and the spanner wrench to take the cylinder apart. So I think I might get that taken apart tonight. Dad needs to ride home, and he's gonna come back with some seed and be ready to go tomorrow morning. So I ran my planter for about 2 hours today. I figured out what was broken, and that is the lift cylinder for the marker arm. It's got a giant hole in the gas, or the seal. It's somewhere in there, but it leaks oil pretty bad, and tractor's low as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild this here tonight while I've got a little bit of a chance. And then, fun times. Pro gamer move. Suck the cylinder all the way down before you take it off. Gets all the oil out of it. And Dad's loading up some corn to go plant in Illinois tomorrow. I'm training a new operator today. Cousin Wyatt's gonna help me now, and turning him loose. I think he's got it. He's my student for like 2 hours. So it's now Thursday, and I still don't have all my beans planted. There's only 25 acres over there. Yesterday, went and worked a bunch of ground in the bottom, Cousin Wyatt, teaching him the ropes. And then today, Cousin Wyatt's working some ground up here on the hill while I am attempting to finish my planting project. But I thought this marker was gonna fall off on me. I got off and I looked, and not one, but 2 of the bolts were completely broken off. It's kind of rough out there, but this is the 3rd bolt. Not very good. It was not very long for this world. So I'm about to weld another nut to this broken bolt, and then put new bolts in, put my marker back on, get some more seed, and then head back to the field. But this is barrels and barrels of fun. So this nut's still pretty warm. Let's see if I got it. Oh, did I get it? I think I did. Sick nasty. I'm actually in a little bit of disbelief at how not difficult this has been. I won't say it's been easy, then I'd be jinxing myself. But you can see right here where that marker has been flopping around and hitting on this.
It's April 11th. This is day number 3 for corn planting. We are over here in Illinois, Fall Creek, field on the interstate. And yeah, I got the 8RX with the Command Pro lever. Taking some getting used to, but I think I got it. It's kind of nice having everything there all in one handle. But here's what I like to see. No movement hardly on my pipe blade, just singulation charts. 99.7% singulation at 9 mile an hour. I'd say water's doing pretty good. Should finish this field tonight and plan to go to hole tomorrow and then back across the river. Keep going. Probably gonna start planting beans over the weekend, I believe. Get both planters going if we keep enough groundwork ahead of us. Get going on stuff. Get her done.
I'm finally starting to get something done. Today has not been a very productive day for planting. Yeah. That's you, though. And now I understand why Grandpa says that straight pipe tractors are cool until you have to sit behind one all day. I at least have ear protection in, but it's got a loud kind of a drone. It just, see, hear it? Yeah. I just got finished up, and unfortunately I had to try out my lights for 4020, which are quite nice. It's quite breezy. Yep, still have seed. That means I didn't run out. Let's go. Time to go home. I have made it back home without incident. I'm going to set this old girl down and then get off of this thing. So about a full day, every now and then a play farming is enough for the whole year. 25 acres took a lot longer than it should have. Well, today everyone is in the bottom. Myself, Wyatt, Jaden, and Dad. And right now, well, I'm getting this set for Wyatt to run. We're in the 195. As the name implies, it's a 195 acre field with only W ditches and their drains and pivots to go around. So it's pretty good running. But I'm getting this line out for Wyatt so that I can go try to plant some beans today. I will call this the actual official start of planting beans. I don't really consider playing around with the 40-20 in the 50 mile an hour wind to be the official start of bean planting. Now you can pull this tool pretty fast. It does a pretty good job. I got it set just the way I want it, to where it's not leaving it too chunky on top, and it's also taking the weeds out. And right there, that orange thing is one of the tiles that we try to avoid hitting if we can. One screenshot and I'll hit Wyatt. Wyatt's going, he's got fuel, and got fuel for Jaden as well, so that he can keep going. It's almost 2 o'clock, well, it's past 2 o'clock actually. I might finally get to plant beans at 3, and then try to get 100 acres done. The Kelly Diamond Harrow is a very dusty tool in the bottom. Dad's planting over there behind the Quonset, but I gotta get the track hoe out of the field first. Unfortunately, a family of mice has decided to make this their home. They went so far as to eat all the fabric off of the seat, and then eat the Irish Spring soap. At this point, they're just taunting us. And naturally, the track hoe is very dead, but I got the jump pack on it, so... Oh. Give it a couple minutes, do its thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Dad and I got this planter lined out. We're going. And Dad's right there across the gravel road from me, planting corn.
Corn on the other side of the bottom. There's Chase on the side of the road planting beans, kind of right straight across from me. You don't usually see this. using the 8R 370, which was formerly used as a corn planter. Now it's the bean planter tractor. Anyway, we finished up in Illinois. Well, yesterday, Friday, the 12th, I believe. I guess the 13th. So we're down here on the Missouri side of the river. Actually, our Fall Creek farm is kind of right over there on that side. I think they burned off the conservation area today. Really smoky. It smells bad too. Anyway, I've gotten used to the 8RX and the Command Pro. It does work really nice in the field. Kind of rough on the highway, gravel roads, whatever, typical of a track machine. But in the field, it just does not leave. Doesn't leave much of a track at all. So that's really nice. Should be good to get that corn to come up without any compaction issues.
This is something that hasn't happened, at least in my memory, and Dad says it's been a very, very long time since this has happened, but we're planting right up to the seep ditch on this farm. The river is right across the levee. Usually there's seep water in this area that I'm in, and we can't plant anywhere close to it. But the river's been low for quite a while, and it's going to continue to be low, so we may actually get some crop off of this area here. Right now I'm filling in the space on the other side of the ditch from where I planted, and I'll pick up at the end and then go back up there and finish my pass. I know, I should be in the planter, but I just got to take a cool picture. Okay, I found the coolest view. This is awesome. Here's what's going on. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Despite not starting beans until like 3:30, I still managed to plant 89.67 acres. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go home, or I'm gonna go to Mom and Dad's house, I should say, and drop the seed tender off and see if Mom made anything for supper. If she didn't, I'm gonna go to Bredo and get some pizza for myself, because why not? That's bachelor life. And then, if I still feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I'm gonna hop in the 9520 RX and work some more ground. We're doing a little bit of Sunday farming action down here in the bottom. Goldinger Farms employee number 1, Jaden, is running the Diamond Harrow, working ground for Dad, planting corn. Of course, it's a dust storm down here with that thing, just because of the way it works. But anyways, I'm gonna go plant some more beans. Oh, now this is epic. All the oil everywhere except in there where it's supposed to be. So over here in Fall Creek, there used to be a real neat old corn crib on the next place up, and well, this is where the corn crib ended up. A little bit sad, but this is progress. Now that corn crib was about right here, and I think it was like 25 foot or so in diameter, about the same height, and it had drying towers in the middle to dry the corn. Now, seeing that that's disappeared is putting a little more pep in my step to document buildings like that before they all disappear. Similar to that, I did a video like 3 or 4 years ago now of an old seed shed on a farm that we've rented for a long time before it was torn down, and like that's just really cool that I was able to document that and preserve it for all of eternity. Well, it's Monday morning. I hung that hose that the crimp came undone on up here on my house overnight so that all the oil could drain out and I could put it in the farm car. And here's the end. And this hose was made like Saturday at 10 o'clock. So that's discouraging. Could have had 130 acres done yesterday. Dad says that Side Sugar's paying to put we're getting the hose for free, a new end for free, and we're getting 10 gallons of High Guard for free, but we can't replace the time that we lost. Now I got the service truck out here this morning, my 1-inch wrench, a tractor halfway through a turn. I got a different input on the hose here. Same hose. Kind of insect is that? Anyways, I'm gonna get this thing tightened down and put back together. Put oil in the tractor. I got 10 gallons of oil in the back of the farm car. And then, yeah, this is a mess. Well, it's fixed for now. I'm still a couple gallons low on hydraulic oil, but I've got 2.5 in the cab, and I could probably go get some more. Cousin Wyatt was running this VT 2 days ago, and he said that there was a ball of stuff dragging up, and the bar that kind of holds this this flat bar on, well, it broke. And in the process of it breaking, it bent up this bracket, and it really screwed up this one. And this rolling basket is totally toast. Surprised it didn't knock the bearing out. But I'm taking this up to Side and Stricker, and they're, I guess, going to fix it. All right, see you later, 9-520 and Tillage Tool. Well, it's almost noon. I might finally get to go start planting. Maybe. I parked my pickup way back there, and it was a lot longer walk out here to the tractor than I thought. Like, over a half mile. If I'd have known that, I would have just parked along the road and had somebody give me a ride back, but oh well, it's all right. This planter is going to be a messy, hydraulic, oily mess today. There's oil just like standing right here. Yuck. It is time to trade the lawnmower off. I got it all kind of blown off and cleaned up, and I burnt some gas out of it this morning mowing, and it rained. Got like 3,500s here. Got like a 1/4 inch in the bottom, so we're done planting. Oh, here's the new unit. It's a Z970R with a 6-foot deck and evidently a broken wheel. I should check the others and see if I get some free ones. You know, I thought maybe this ground that I was gonna plant today in the bottom would dry out over the afternoon and overnight and today, but I don't think so. Maybe if the sun came out and the wind blew real quick for a couple hours. Well, that's okay. It's April 17th. Like, we're still ahead of schedule. Remember how I said the sun was gonna have to come out to be able to plant this? Well, the sun came out, so therefore I am planting because it's now dry enough. And I've noticed that my gauge wheel ride is better. Don't pay attention to the red. I don't know. I don't know what its deal is. But my gauge wheel ride is generally better, and things are just planting a little bit easier with some moisture back in the ground. I guess third time's the charm. It rains again, so that means work on the 40/20, my favorite rainy day activity. The gasket or seal is leaking again, so I guess 4th time's the charm. Wow, that's a really cool X9 1000. Okay, this video is strung on long enough. Sorry, I've been kind of slack on everything. You know, I do have an actual day job. But look at how awesome this sunset is. Look at this awesome tractor. And no, I am not going to apply for John Deere's social media position. I think that's a little silly, but whatever, not my problem. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That's cool.